Oh, ready. So, April just passed. We're now in May, and I am ready. Ready. So, I want to give y'all some updates for, if you haven't watched my video so far, we're going to start off. I'll tell you what I've saved so far, starting at the beginning of 2026, January, February, March. I'll talk about that in a second. And I'll get back to that in a second. All right. So I've been thinking I had more, I guess you'd say, extra money than I anticipated for the first quarter of the year. And so I've been thinking, see, this is, you have money breakthroughs sometimes and you just didn't anticipate it. So I knew that I was probably close, if not over, the $10,000 mark in the first 4 months of 2026. Now, I know that sounds crazy because I didn't anticipate that, but here's what I was thinking. I've already said in my past videos, my first and foremost goal is to get settled and get my plumbing worked on, which I seriously need, right? I've got most of the plumbing is all done, right? I've already paid somebody in the past to get it from, I'm on 2 acres, so to get it from where it all starts at the meter and then is distributed out to the buildings that I need plumbing to. But the last building we have not done, and I say we, I don't know how. It has not been done inside my tiny home where I sit right now. And so I need that work finished. So my goal was to make sure I had $5,000 in order to move forward with that. So my holdup is not money now. My holdup is getting it scheduled and done. So that is to be determined. I'm ready. But because, I don't just stop. I'm like, oh, I'm done. I got to my goal. No. You don't ever do that, right? If you've got things that you've got to get accomplished, you've got to keep going. You cannot lose your momentum. Do not make yourself start over, right? So I do the 100 envelope challenge. I do it a little bit different. I know if you've got an envelope that says 1, you put $1. If it envelope that says 100, it's 100. I get that. But I'm less concerned with like filling up all the envelopes, all that, and I don't care if there's mystery behind it. I realize if I save, I don't know if you do, but if you save $1 from 1 to 100 in an envelope in a period of time, that you would have $5,050. I don't care as much about that. That's cool. I mean, that's great. That's what the 100 envelope challenge, that if you've done that, that's where you are. That's great. But me personally, I like to keep some mystery behind it. So, if I ever overfill an envelope, or like, let's say I got an $18 envelope in front of me, I'm never going to put like 17 just because it's close enough. I'm not going to do that. But I'm either going to put 18 or I'll throw something over that. I don't really care. So sometimes whenever, like, you're having to get money out of the bank to fill your envelopes because of your overage or whatever, because a lot of us get paid direct deposit and all that. So rather than just writing the number down and risk that money being spent on something else through your account, I physically go get the money. Well, when I do that, the bank's not always open. So you can't get necessarily, you can't get 10 ones, and you get what I'm saying. So I don't care so much about having the exact change on that. Please do not complicate your savings challenge. Don't complicate it. Just make it easy, run it through. If you're doing the 100 envelope challenge, there's lots of ideas out there, not just the 100 envelope challenge. You could do a 200 envelope challenge. It's whatever, but I'm just saying, or all kind of ideas. But all I'm doing is telling you my take on it and kind of where my brain is. So, I think I'm going to be able to make it over a certain amount this month. We're soon to find out. That's what this video is about. So, I was thinking, I've got, as of last month, which made it through the year, you can total these numbers here. So before we get started today, for This is what have I saved for April. So April, we're going to find out. But before April, for January, February, March, I had my grand total was $6,009. So the cool part of that is I knew that we can work on, I keep saying we, the person that I hire can come out and finish the inside routing of the plumbing for me, and I feel pretty confident. But I just keep saving. If it's more than that, it's cool. It's cool. But I feel like that's good enough to start with, to have the conversation and see where I'm at with the bid on the job and all that. Okay, so that's forthcoming. Now, I told myself, I said, I haven't had an emergency, thank goodness. I haven't had anything that's come up that's really a big deal, which I could. You never know, you know, there's always a rainy day. We've had plenty of rainy days, but maybe not like an emergency rainy day. But so I got to thinking about it, and I was like, this makes the most sense in the world. I think when you hit $10,000, that's when I'm going to hold on to that $10,000 when I get there, right? And anything over that, to me, that is enough to get my plumbing done and enough to have an emergency fund cushion. Okay, so that's what I wanted my total to be for me, to be comfortable. I know my monthly bills, you know. So I said, okay, so that's the plan. When I hit 10,000, I'm going to hold the 10,000 unless an emergency comes, okay? If emergency comes up while I'm doing all this, I'm going to have to pause my saving forward, right, toward bills. That's what I'm trying to say. I know, I feel like I'm rambling. I don't mean to. Anything over the 10,000, as long as I maintain the $10,000 put back, all money being saved going forward, which I believe is going to be after this month, if not partly this month. We'll see. It's going to go against my first bill. I have 6 bills, 6, okay, that, you know, you don't, they're not part of a utility. They're not part of something that you need all the time, right? They're things that you need to pay off, and when you pay them off, they no longer exist, right? It's not something, it's not a necessity. So, I'm going to pay them off in order. So, we will talk about that when I get there. I know when I first started recording, I was talking about this bill, and then I thought, wait, food and shelter, you know, utilities, all that comes first. And I did not have that covered. That's the whole plumbing thing. Okay, so we rethought it, and we tweaked, and we've accomplished $6,009 so far toward that goal. All right, rather than me counting the envelopes, I did not fill all 100 envelopes, but rather than me counting them, this is what I got filled out of 100. Okay, because it's going to take a minute just to empty them. So what we will do, oh, and I will make one other announcement. I just finished today, because my resale shop records and all finish after the end of the month, sorry. And so I just finished that. So therefore, I'm going to say this. I have not been to the bank to get what I earned from sales this month. So I'm going to have another figure at the end that's got to be added in to give me my total, because I have not went and got it. Okay. So here we go. And maybe I'll talk as I go. All right. 8, I'm going to open the envelopes now, put the money in front of me like I've done before, and then I will total it all up, and I'll tell you what I've made, and then we'll add it to the $6,009 last total. $18 we've got. Hopefully my envelopes won't fall. Remember last time the envelopes fell, and I was trying to keep them from the doggies. My little Yorkies are asleep right now. I had $20 in the $18 envelope. See, you get you see what I've shown you this before. 58. I get close enough, but over 60. And then sometimes, of course, my totals that you see on the envelope, 57, are exact, right? in that envelope was 60, 56, 60, 55. It really feels good, 60, to accomplish what you've set out to do. 60. You know, working on your goals is very important, and motivation and success is very important. You don't, that's 53. I'm just showing y'all 53. You don't have to compete with each other though, right? Everybody's, that was 60. 69. Everybody's story is different. Everybody's income is different. Everybody's motivation is different. 80. So, 68. 80. 59. 60. 45. 45. Oh, I'm gonna move that there. 30. 20. 30. 15. 15. 10. We'll get through these and I'll talk some more because I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. 10. 7. I'll try to get through these fast. I mean, y'all know what money is. I'm just showing you what I've accomplished. That was 8. There's 8. 19. There's 20. We got a $65 envelope for 65. Better move some envelopes before I be avalanching them again. Oops, I got 2 envelopes. 40. 40. 20. 20. 5. It's never too late to get started if you're not doing already. That's 5. 70. Never, never too late to get started. 70. 24, 60, 70. 85. 100. That goes back to that thing where I probably had to go get money out of the bank. Okay, so I didn't really tell you. The combination of me, it's going to be kind of the same song and dance a little bit, but the combination of me saving this month was extra out of my full-time job paycheck, extra, above the bills that were paid. Resale at my resale shop, which I've gotten part of that, and then there's an additional amount here. So I got part of that in this number. And then also a tax refund. It was tax time this time of year, so I did get a tax refund. So 84, 100, 83, 100, 82, 100, 81, 100, 80, 100. I didn't have change. 79, 100, 78, 100, 77, 100, 76, 100, 75, 100. Move the envelopes again. I want to knock them off the table. 74, 100, 73, 100, 72. My nose itching. 100, 71, 100. I don't know about y'all where you live, but boy, we've been getting a lot of rain lately. 91, which it 100. It happens this time of year. 90, 100, 89, 100, 88, 100, 87, 100, 86. We're getting there. 100, 94, 100, 93, 100, 92, 100, 95, 100, 96, 100, 97, 100, 98, 100, 99, 100, 100, 100, 60, 60, 6, 6, 3, 3, Oops, wrong place. I moved the envelope as if it was a bill. As if it was currency. Oh, sorry. This is two. And last but not least, which it is least, it's $1. $1. Now we get to count it up. Okay, so remember, just recap for recount. If I hit the $10,000 mark, I project, I know, I told you 6,009. If I hit the $10,000 mark, that sounds crazy, but I'm going to be close. Here's the hundreds. Here's the 20s. Here's the 5s. And here's the 1s. Okay, so, drum roll. Okay, here we go. Hundreds. Oops. I'm trying to move this over. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. They're sticking together. There's 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So that's 3,000, I do believe. They did stick together. So a lot of these ones are new. So I think, I'm going to count it again real quick, because I'll write it down, my total for this, and then we'll add everything up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, oh my goodness, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 3,000, yes. So 3,000, so it's 3,100s. All right, then we got 20s. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20. 920. Let me count that again. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20. 920. So we got 920 and 20s. Then we have in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Here we go. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, I think. These are new 5s. Some of them, I'm going to write 75. Some of them are new, so kind of mix them around. Sometimes these new ones got to be separated or crinkled. Some people like, you know, like crinkle it up, but maybe I'll make it. Okay, let's try it again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. There we go. 75 5s. And to the 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And we'll count that again just because. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we had 3,000 in 100s. We had 920 in 20s. We had 75 in 5s and 12 in 1s. So that equals 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my Jesus. 10, 17. Wait. 7, 8, 9, 10, 0, 1, 0, 4. Dang it, I dropped my paper. Okay, if you did the math with me, 3,000 plus 920 plus 75 plus 12 was $4,007. Is that right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 0, carry 1, 9, 10. Yeah, $4,007. So guess what? With $4,007 plus $6,009, I have reached the grand total. Oh wait, I forgot something. I forgot my other amount I need to tell you about that goes with this. But anyway, 10,016, right? 9. Yeah, 10,016. Then I gotta add. I've got it on paper here. I gotta go to the bank. 184. $10,016. Dudes, I'm messing up. Hold on. I got my grand total, but I was trying to tell you the total this month. Good Lord. So 4,007 plus 184 is, okay, $4,191. That's my total for April. Now, if I take and I add $6,009 plus $4,191, I get the grand total, this is so far this year, of $10,200. Okay, I tell y'all what this means. Number one, wow. Just wow. I will say, I just know on my, what I got going on and everything, I don't typically, they're not going to be that much money every month. As you can see, this is more my typical stuff, right? Like $536, $874. Then I got into unusual extra pay, along with April was unusual extra pay. So my months are going to typically be in here. However, it may grow as far as what I'm able to knock out and have extra and all that. I mean, it may be, but, I left something out. I also got a raise, start effective April. So, yeah, so there's that. Okay. Wow. So I'll tell you what this means. We've got $10,200. This is where I'm at. Okay. $10,200 where I'm at. Okay. Now I'm even more excited. Number one, $10,000 is very, very helpful for where I need to be. So I'm going to hold the $10,000, spend the part of that $10,000 to, on the plumbing to get her done. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, whatever I have left, if anything, which, I should have something left. After getting the plumbing finished out in the tiny home, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to consider whatever's left as emergency fund. Okay? So I'm not going to touch it anyhow. Okay? So, while I plug along and continue on, I just said I have $10,200. I'm going to take $200, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to start knocking out debt from this day forward, or from each month forward, shall I say. So, with that being said, I have my first bill of 6 that I need to knock out and get out of my hair is $1,422. So, I'm going to take this $200 that's over the $10,000, and I'm going to put it on the $1,422. And as long as there's no kind of emergency that comes up that messes with my $10,000 balance, as long as nothing comes up next month, whatever I show you next month in for May, however May turns out, is going to go on that same bill. Okay? I'm starting my debt snowball. It sounds so excited because I've created a cushion, right? This $10,000 is my cushion to get what I need addressed and, deal with something that might come up. I don't know, Hopefully not, but we never know about that. If so, you just pivot. Okay, so that is exciting. So you might say I just found $10,000. How much money can you find? Hey, never too late to start. If you're in the middle of it, comment down below. Follow, subscribe to my channel. Watch what I got on. Go look back, find my history if you want. What I mean is, I've got it all recorded up to now. This is what I've been able to do thus far in 2026. Wow. You're kind. My shirt says. You're kind, you're brave, you're smart, you're helpful, you're grateful, you're enough, you're strong, you're unique, and you're loved. That goes for everybody. Don't forget that. And until next time, keep that saving going and stay motivated. Bye.